Welcome back, history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ancient Egypt. In this video, we'll explore the 40 most important symbols of ancient Egypt and uncover their meanings and symbolic significance. Let's get started. Number 1. Ankh. Shaped like a cross with a loop on top, the Ankh represents life and eternal existence. It is often depicted being held by gods and goddesses, emphasizing its association with divine life force. Number 2. Eye of Horus. Next up, we have the Eye of Horus. This powerful symbol represents protection, health, and power. It is associated with the god Horus, who lost his eye in a battle but later regained it, symbolizing healing and restoration. Number 3. Scarab beetle. Scarab beetle holds great significance in ancient Egyptian culture. It symbolizes rebirth, transformation, and protection. The scarab was believed to push the sun across the sky, connecting it with the cycle of life and the afterlife. 4. Djed pillar. Djed pillar is a symbol of stability, endurance, and the backbone of Osiris, the god of the afterlife. It represents strength and the ability to withstand challenges, both in life and in the journey to the afterlife. 5. Lotus flower. Lotus flower is a beautiful symbol associated with rebirth, creation, and purity. Just as the lotus emerges from muddy waters and blooms into a pristine flower, it symbolizes the emergence of life and spiritual enlightenment. Solar disk. Representing the sun god Ra and his life-giving energy, the solar disk symbolizes power, vitality, and divine light. It highlights the central role of the sun in ancient Egyptian religion and cosmology. Crook and flail. Crook and flail were symbols of kingship and authority. The crook represents the pharaoh's role as a shepherd, guiding and protecting his people, while the flail symbolizes his power to punish or discipline. Neem's headdress. Neem's headdress is a distinctive striped headcloth worn by pharaohs, symbolizing their divine status and connection to the gods. It serves as a regal and iconic representation of the ruling pharaoh. Shen ring. Shen ring is a circular symbol with a horizontal line underneath. It represents eternity, protection, and divine power. It is often associated with the sun god Ra and is believed to encircle and protect the pharaoh. Serpent. In ancient Egypt, the serpent held deep symbolism. It represented divine royalty, protection, and wisdom. Serpents were associated with gods like Wadjet and Apep, as well as the goddesses Isis and Hathor. Sistrum. Sistrum is a musical instrument associated with religious rituals. It symbolizes joy, music, fertility, and the worship of goddesses like Hathor. The jingling sound it produces was believed to ward off evil spirits. Mot feather. Mot feather is a symbol of truth, balance, and justice. Mot was the goddess of truth and cosmic order. The weighing of the heart against the Mot feather determined one's fate in the afterlife. Ba bird. Ba bird is a human-headed bird that represents the soul. According to ancient Egyptian beliefs, the Ba bird could travel between the physical and spiritual. Feather of Mot. Feather of Mot is another symbol associated with truth, justice, and harmony. It represents the concept of balance and the adherence to divine laws. It was often depicted alongside the scales during the judgment of the soul in the afterlife. Tjet knot. Tjet knot, also known as the knot of Isis, is a symbol of protection and magical power. It is associated with the goddess Isis and is often depicted as a decorative knot worn as an amulet or incorporated into jewelry. Was scepter. Was scepter is a symbol of power, dominion, and control. Shaped like a long staff with a carved head at the top, it represents the authority of the gods and pharaohs. It is often depicted in the hands of gods and pharaohs in ancient Egyptian art.
Nefer sign. Nefer sign is a hieroglyphic symbol that represents beauty, goodness, and perfection. It is often associated with the goddess Hathor and is used in words related to beauty, joy, and happiness. Ujat Eye. Also known as the Eye of Ra, the Ujat Eye is a symbol of protection and healing. It represents the eye of the falcon god Horus and is associated with his divine sight and power. It was believed to ward off evil and bring good fortune. Anput. Anput is a symbol associated with protection and the afterlife. She is often depicted as a female figure with a funerary mask and was believed to assist the deceased on their journey to the realm of the dead. Djew. Ju symbol is a stylized pillar that represents stability and divine protection. It is often associated with the god Osiris and is believed to bring strength, endurance, and spiritual support. Nebu Cross. Nebu Cross, also known as the Golden Cross or the Cross of Life, represents gold, eternal life, and the sun. It is a symbol of the divine life force and the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. Sekhem Scepter. Sekhem Scepter is a symbol that signifies power, control, and strength. It is often associated with gods and goddesses who wield authority and dominion, such as Osiris and Sekhmet. Queen Nefertari, wife of Ramesses II, holding a Sekhem scepter while playing Senet. Uraeus. Uraeus is a symbol of sovereignty and divine power. It takes the form of a rearing cobra and is often depicted on the headdresses of pharaohs, symbolizing their authority and protection by the gods. Mask of Tutankhamun's mummy featuring a uraeus, from the 18th dynasty. The cobra image of Wadjet with the vulture image of Nekhbet represent the unification of Lower and Upper Egypt. Hemhem Crown. Hemhem crown is a distinctive crown worn by pharaohs during ceremonies and battles. It symbolizes their dominance and power as rulers. The tall plumes are associated with the god Ammonius, highlighting the pharaoh's divine connection. Manat Necklace. Manat necklace is a symbol of protection, fertility, and musical rhythm. It consists of a wide collar necklace with beads and a counterweight at the end. It was often associated with the goddess Hathor and worn by priests and priestesses. Wadjet Eye. Wadjet Eye, also known as the Eye of Horus, symbolizes protection, healing, and the divine feminine. It represents the eye of the goddess Wadjet and is believed to possess powerful magical and protective properties. Atef Crown. Atef crown is a crown worn by the god Osiris, symbolizing his kingship and resurrection. It consists of a tall conical cap with ostrich feathers and a sun disk at the top. It represents Osiris's authority over the afterlife and his role as the judge of souls. Shenu Band. Shenu Band is a symbol of divine protection and eternity. It takes the form of a circular band with the ends pointing upward. It is often associated with the sun god Ra and is believed to encircle and safeguard the pharaoh and the gods. Papyrus Scepter. Papyrus scepter is a symbol associated with knowledge, wisdom, and creativity. It is shaped like a long stem with papyrus leaves at the top, symbolizing the importance of writing and intellectual pursuits in ancient Egypt. Sa symbol. Sa symbol is a protective symbol associated with magical power. It takes the form of a looped cross with a circle at the top. It represents protection and is often found in amulets and talismans to ward off evil and bring good fortune. Tyet knot. Tyet knot, also known as the knot of Isis, is a symbol of fertility, rebirth, and the goddess Isis. It resembles an elongated looped knot and is associated with the magical powers of Isis in protecting and granting new life. Ben stone. Ben stone represents the primeval mound of creation. It is a pyramidal stone associated with the creation myth of ancient Egypt. It symbolizes the emergence of life and the beginning of the world. Ushabti figurines. Ushabti figurines were small statues placed in tombs to serve the deceased in the afterlife. They represent servants or workers who would perform tasks on behalf of the deceased, ensuring their comfort and well-being in the eternal realm. Kepresh crown. Kepresh crown is a blue war crown worn by pharaohs during ceremonies and battles. It symbolizes their divine right to rule and their connection to the gods. The blue color represents rebirth and protection. Cartouche. Cartouche is an oval-shaped symbol that contains the name and identity of a pharaoh. It represents their individuality and connection to the divine. It is often depicted within a rectangular frame and was considered a protective amulet. Canopic jars. Canopic jars were used in the mummification process to store the organs of the deceased in the afterlife. Each jar had a specific lid shaped like one of the four sons of Horus, symbolizing protection and preservation. Senate board. Senate board was a game played in ancient Egypt and was often included in tombs. It represents the game of the afterlife, where the deceased. Hieroglyphs. Last but not least, we have hieroglyphs, the ancient Egyptian writing system. Hieroglyphs were a complex combination of symbols and phonetic sounds, representing words, sounds, and concepts. They were used in religious texts, monumental inscriptions, and personal documents, providing a means to record and communicate the rich history, mythology, and wisdom of ancient Egypt. There you have it, the 40 most important ancient Egyptian symbols and their meanings. From the Ankh symbolizing life and eternity to the hieroglyphs that preserved their language and culture, these symbols played a vital role in ancient Egyptian art, religion, and daily life. Remember, each symbol carries a unique significance, reflecting the beliefs, values, and aspirations of this remarkable civilization. They provide us with glimpses into their spiritual beliefs, their fascination with life and death, and their pursuit of harmony and divine connection. We hope you enjoyed this journey of ancient Egyptian symbolism. If you found it interesting, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating journeys through history. Thank you for watching.